Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Minnesota Timberwolves have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Warriors? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And a pretty healthy roster aside from one of the key stars on this team.
Down a star player, as long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Buddy Hield is out there with Podziemski. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Now here's Edwards. Can't get it to fall.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Green kicks to Hield. This one for 3. Conley grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. There's the drive. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Butler, here we go. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Podziemski, and it's good off the back rim and in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. And he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, when it comes to drawing fouls, few do it better than Jimmy Butler. Shoot 2. And he can't get the first one. This guy is tough as nails. You love Butler's competitive spirit.
And he's good on the second. Here's Conley. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Randle kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hield outside. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Randle outside. Back to Conley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
Oh, here's Edwards. Following the miss by Draymond Green. Shoots over Podziemski. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Down low, here's Jackson Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. High post. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 3. Butler. Pass to Green. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. Still without a basket. Handle outside. Plays it up off the glass.
You know, they like Randle to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Podziemski finds Jackson Davis. McDaniels against Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Handle outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here. Outside, Green. And the three ball is good.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Butler from outside. That one, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Back to Randall. Pass to Conley. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Look, Conley's run pick and roll a million times. Knows when to pass it, knows when to keep it.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Majewski on the wing. Covered by Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Hield. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Handle no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Butler gets it to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Handle no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Good work there as it goes. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert. Edwards.
The rebound by Hield. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Green dishes to Hield. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Hield against DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Hield. Will it go? Gobert, no good. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Butler. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Here's Alexander-Walker. Clark outside. Pass to Randall. Over Kuminga. And just miss after miss right now.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Podziemski. Now here's Looney. There's the three. Reed with the rebound.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo with it. Nothing on the board. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
To the paint. Here's Looney. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Pass to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Podziemski with it. Got a piece of it. Here's Santos. Now Podziemski. Reed with the block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Warriors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. On the wing, Payton. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 5. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. On the 3 off target. On offense, here are the Warriors. Tries the spin move. Payton passes to Looney. To the middle. Here's Podziemski. Basket counts. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Randall finds Clark. Over to the left wing. Now here's Reed. Defended by Looney. Randall outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Spencer. Kuminga with it. Outside, Green. Goes up from the top of the key, and the jumper is good. Green's got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Edwards. No good with the layup. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
You've got Naz Reid. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. So it's the Timberwolves now, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. Alexander-Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander-Walker. A 3-ball. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Payton. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block. Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Throw drops for DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minod's checked in. He's off on the second. And he nails the third. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Spencer. Pass to Santos. There's a screen. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds now tonight. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Minot. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Green. Clock at 6. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota. Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here is DiVincenzo. Now, here's Ingles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Timberwolves have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. First free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Payton with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Clark, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Both free throws good from Kuminga. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. For the 3, Edwards cashing in from outside.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Green with the screen on DiVincenzo. Payton. Yep, it counts. Payton's got his first 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Reed. And here is Clark. Edwards looking it over. 5 to shoot to the wing right side. Here's Reed. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night. Payton outside. Pass to Green. Over Clark. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here is Edwards. Now Reed. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Reeves got 4 points in the quarter.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Payton passes to Santos. Outside, Kuminga. Outside, Payton. Shoots the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Payton. Warriors leading by 4. There's Kuminga. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Edwards. Open jump shot off the mark.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Payton. Green with a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer, Payton. It's Clark with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Green, the pass to Santos. Here's Post. To the paint. And Kuminga throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Reed with the screen on Payton. A three for DiVincenzo. Warriors leading by 8. Payton outside. Pass to Post. Inside. Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Still yet to score. Outside, Edwards. To end the cold streak. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Edwards. Here's Green. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here is McDaniel. Still scoreless. Here's Conley. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Down low, here's Randall, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. That free throw good from Randall. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. With the shot. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that jump shot of Butler is really smooth. He just rises up comfortably there and makes it look effortless.
Now here's Randall. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
To the inside. Pass to Podziemski. And he's good on the 3-ball. Podziemski's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. So it's the Warriors now. 10-point lead. Pass to Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Bounce pass Conley. Randall down low. Kuminga on him. Randall no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to DiVincenzo. Conley sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Back to Podziemski, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Randall no good. Warriors leading by 13. Heel dishes to Kuminga. They set the pick from the baseline. The kick outside to Butler. Podziemski on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. Podziemski's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Right wing. Randle outside. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. 17 points in the game.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Randle against Kuminga. Right side, Butler. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, Butler might be the toughest guy in this league, fighting down low.
The Warriors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Butler.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
And so Butler nails both of them. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. They trail by 16. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And this is how Randle likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Here's Butler. No good on that one. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors ahead. They lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And Game 5, a blowout so far, a big hole to climb out of for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
And here are the Warriors now. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Podziemski out there with Hield. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Timberwolves trail by 14. Randle passes to Conley. To the left wing. Gobert finds McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Cans it from downtown. McDaniels got the first bucket of the third here for Minnesota.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
There's the pick. Jacks up a 3. A shot by Pajemski, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Hield outside. It's good from long range. Hield's got 6 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Conley kicks to Randle. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Butler. 15 points in the game. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. Randle dishes to Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
To the paint. They kick out to Hield. And another 3 for Golden State.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
And he sinks the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hield finds Jackson Davis. Now Pajemski. 5 on the clock. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Out to the wing. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. The layup missed.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hield left side. It's stolen by Edwards. Fast break. Here we go. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Randall against Hield. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Randall.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Butler. He's got 15, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Here's McDaniels. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hield outside. Randall against Butler. From the arc. Jackson Davis with the bounce pass. Hield outside. They set the screen. 4 on the clock. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, Butler is good at creating contact because he is so assertive offensively.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 16-point game. Now DiVincenzo. He has 5.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Butler. To the middle. Here's Pajemski. Buries it from 3-point range. Pajemski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Randall outside. And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Here's Edwards. Just to Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Jackson Davis with it. Gobert on him. Here's Pajemski. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And the basket by Edwards.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Back to Butler. Plenty of space. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Conley. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Here's Edwards. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Edwards got 20 points.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Here's Santos. Podziemski with it. 6 on the shot clock. Over Conley. Podziemski's shot is good. He's got 23.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Back to Edwards. There's a good screen. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Podziemski. 23 points in the game, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in, and it's the Warriors with the ball. Payton passes to Looney. Stolen by Reed. Alexander Walker on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Conley finds Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Well, Randall is such a steady shooter. Interior defense just isn't enough to stop that shot.
Here's Santos. Down low. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Randall. Nice defense from Kuminga. Warriors leading by 18. Payton inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Now Podziemski. 25 points in the game. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's Randall. 3-pointer. Randall can't get that one to fall.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Warriors also making a change. Spencer's checked in. Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Randall against Kuminga. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. DiVincenzo. Unloads. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Warriors leading by 18. Pass to Spencer. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Payton with a screen on Randall. 6 to shoot. Moody's shot is off. And Clark has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. From the wing. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky. Here's Moody. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Timberwolves trail by 20. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Spencer. Back to Payton. Drills it from outside. Payton's got 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Now here's Randall. Shot to stop the run. And Spencer pulls it down.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Moody the pass to Kuminga. The tray. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And, Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Clark is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Spencer. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Alexander-Walker with the ball. Up top, Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Payton. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Spencer, the pass to Kuminga. Here's Post. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Spencer's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Payton. Kuminga against Clark. Poke loose. Now, Alexander-Walker. Outside, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Spencer. Payton from outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Warriors leading by 23. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Payton's shot is off.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack. Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Pass to Moody. Inside. Here's Kuminga. It's good from inside.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Spencer, the pass to Payton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Payton against Edwards. The rebound by Post.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
And here is Moody to the inside. Now here's DiVincenzo. Missed inside.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Moody the pass to Spencer. Pass to Payton. Here's Spencer, over by Conley. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Payton. A rebound by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo with it. Reed with a screen on Payton. Here's Edwards. Nice defense from Kuminga.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
2 shots. Moody.
The first one falls. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Minnesota. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. Different look here for the Warriors. That one misses. And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. That's tipped. Conley left side. Outside Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, But what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. And Edwards drops them both. Warriors leading by 19 points. Hield outside. Now Butler. To the middle. Trying to find Jackson Davis. And gets it to him.
Such nice work from Butler off the bench.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Gobert, no good on that free throw.
Well, known for being an exceptional defender, Gobert also has a good sense for when he should look to score.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Conley. Here he goes. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Butler. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Edwards against Butler. Edwards inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Randle. The three-pointer is right on target. Randle's got 26 points.
Working on being more consistent with this shot, Randle certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
Pass to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Randle outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Hield outside. Here's Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Randle kicks to Conley. Pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Timeout.
And the Warriors lead by 19.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Come on, get up for your Timberwolves.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
You can just tell he loves being the bad guy. These fans were ready to celebrate tonight, and boy, has he ever ruined the party. So Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves, trailing by 19. Outside Edwards. Baseline jumper, and he gets the jumper to drop. Edwards got 33 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Podziemski with it, over by Conley. Back to Green. Podziemski with it. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Podziemski's got 28 points for the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Randall. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Podziemski with it. In the corner, it's Healed. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Pulls up on the elbow. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Green. Back to Butler. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Randall outside. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 22. Outside Butler. 1:24 left to play here in the fourth. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Jackson Davis.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And we will have a Game 6. They have forced a Game 6. Their sheer will and determination paid off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a must-win, and they played like it. I mean, they came out with guts, with heart, and they now have their sights set on doing it again in Game 6.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
At the line for your Timberwolves, McDaniels. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for McDaniels.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Payton. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Looney. Here's Santos. Knocks it loose. Outside, Payton. No good from outside.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Now Dillingham. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more. But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. When we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. So now, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our player of the game.